Right. Well, I just finished that's awesome music. I just finished my first live stream and I did talk about some stuff on that and I thought it might be a good idea to recap some of the stuff cuz some of it's pretty good information, I think. And if you don't want to watch the entire live stream video back because it's a big chunk of time where you're just watching me right here silently, um if you don't want to watch through all that, you're not into that, you just want to know what's going on, here's what's going on. I will try to summarize these real quick after each live stream and then post this video to YouTube and you can get a quick update. It's like the news during Howard Stern or whatever when Robin tells you whatever's going on. I don't know. Not really like that, but kind of like that. So I started off with like what I was reading, what I was watching, what I am listening to, if I'm listening to anything. So right now I'm reading My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. It's for a book challenge that I'm doing. I'll talk about that in a second. But I am listening to on audiobook because I have a really long commute every day, The Good House by Tananarive Due, which is awesome so far. And I'm watching The Rings of Power on Amazon. I've watched season 1 and I was like, oh god, this is a lot of Tolkien. But it's really pretty, and when it has action, it has good action. So anyway, I'm watching season 2 of that. I've started watching it anyway. I'm doing a little bit at a time. I'm not much of a binger, like watching episode after episode. I can only do like maybe 2 or 3 and then I'm done. We set some intention and writing goals. I hope you do that just to help yourself, and it doesn't really matter what the goals are. Keep them small. I just wanted to do 2 chapters tonight, or 2 chapters of the next couple of days and get 1 chapter written, but then I figured out that I had accidentally erased a bunch of stuff, and so I had to go back and I'm rewriting it. So I didn't get the full chapters done I wanted to, but I did get like 1506 words, which is good. That's almost NaNoWriMo pace, which is 16 some odd words. So I was happy with that. And then, I kind of want to close with some stuff that's going on where you can get more of this kind of productivity live stream. You can always catch the Cursed Dragon Ship streams on Monday nights and Thursday nights. So Monday nights is a reading sprints productivity stream, but you can do whatever you want in there. I read on Monday night and I got a lot of stuff read. In fact, I got like probably a third of My Best Friend's Exorcism read. So that was really good. And you can do Thursday nights with us. We do more writing sprints tomorrow night on the CDS feed. So I just get a ton of stuff done. It's so good when we do it. I'm always happy afterward. And of course, every Wednesday I will try to stream here. So you should catch me on my YouTube and or Twitch channel here. And you can watch me write by myself or with a friend. I don't really know. I'm going to try to figure out how to bring people into this recording studio and do it. It looks simple enough. I remember when this kind of stuff was a lot harder, but the technology and the apps and everything has changed so much that it's really simple for people to be able to do this. Otherwise, I literally wouldn't be able to do this because I would need help. And then I went over some cool stuff that's happening in the writing world that I know about. I will preface this by saying if you're out there and you are a writer and you have a book release coming up or an event and you would like it like publicized a little bit on my stream, I'm happy to help. So just reach out to me. You can find me on the socials, the Facebooks, and the Instagrams and whatever here on YouTube, DM me, whatever you got to do, email, go to my website, whatever. I don't know. But if you have something, I would love to help you. So simple as that. So email me, text me, whatever, and I'll hopefully try to help you and feature it here. So I know this weekend there's a lot going on. I mean, it's fall and there's always a lot going on in the fall in the writing world, but Friday is Friday the 13th. Dun, dun, dun. And I know for a fact there is a horror book release on Friday the 13th, and it's the Texas horror anthology. So all of the stories are by Texas authors, and they feature Texas in the story somehow. And there's a lot of people, a few people I know in that anthology, but I really enjoyed the last year's version, the volume 8. They had a story by Joe Lansdale in there, which I'd read before, and stories by some of my friends and some people I met at the book release last year and really enjoyed their writing. So it's horror now. Like, it's pretty hardcore horror. Not all of the stories are, but it has a lot of stuff that if you're a horror fan, you're going to like it probably. If you are into light horror, it might not be up your alley, but I think that not all the stories are the same. And, you don't like a story. That's the great thing about an anthology or a collection, is you just move on to the next one and try to discover new writers. It's a great way to discover new writers. You read one of their short stories and be like, I love that. I'd love to read more by you. And then you go pick up a novel. So I encourage you to do that. It should be available on the 13th, wherever you get books, the Amazons or whatever. On the 14th, Saturday, I will be doing a book signing at a place in Missouri City. So it's an author book fair. It's from 12 to 4. So you can come out and see me and get books like Root and Bone. You can get special bookmarks I'm making for the event. I'm trying to have an art bookmark I make ready for each event. And for some of them, they'll be exclusive. Like, I'm doing exclusive ones for the Copperfield bookstore event I'm doing. This one, I don't know if it'll be exclusive, but it's pretty cool. I'm starting to put it together now, and it looks awesome so far. So I'm excited about that. So come get books and art. And at that book signing, there are people I know that are going to be there. I know Melissa Allgood will be there, an old friend of mine. Marcus Sabom, Rebecca Torreales, Marcus writes horror, Rebecca writes fantasy, and lots of other authors. And I'm pretty sure Lisa Vasquez will be there, who, Stitch Smile Publication and Memento Mori Inc. magazine. She will be there, so you can catch up with her for some horror needs. And the magazine's really cool. It just launched. So if you would like to support that, you can support that, and you should be able to see her there for that. And you can see me for books and whatnot. I'm gonna try to keep these shorter. So the last thing is, I am doing a reading challenge for spooky season. So October, and the last week in September, and then all of October, I have picked books about monsters. So where a different monster features in the book. I have, my best friend's exorcism will be the first one we do on the 25th. And we're going to have somebody on with me on the live stream on Wednesday night to talk about this book and to talk about what we liked about it. I'm not one for what I didn't like. If I didn't like it, I'll probably just not talk about it. But anyway, I like this so far. So we'll talk about this and the demons. This book is about demons, demon possession, maybe about demon movies. Like, I know a couple. There's one I guess you might have heard of called The Exorcist. I guess it's kind of like a big deal, supposedly. But it's Halloween, time to watch spooky, scary stuff, and time to read spooky, scary stuff. Although some of us, it's kind of a lifestyle year round. But Halloween, it feels especially good to do it. So we'll be talking about my best friend's exorcism and demon books. And if you haven't read my best friend's exorcism, but you know of a good demon book, I'd be happy to hear about that too. So tune in to do that. The week after, we'll just feature a new monster. So we're going to do a ghost story. We're going to do a vampire story. We're going to do a werewolf story. We're going to do a zombie story. The ghost I know will be last because it's the week of Halloween. And I thought it's best to wrap up Halloween with a ghost story. So we'll be doing a ghost story. What ghost story that is yet, I don't know. I have a book picked out. But what I'm currently reading might qualify as a ghost story as far as the audiobook. But we'll see. So I'm excited about it. So please pick a monster book and read along with me. You can read what I've got. I'll put up another video full of these books. Maybe like a TikToky or something. One of the TikTokers that the youngs do about my challenge. And hopefully lots of people join in. And that's pretty much it. I want to focus on promoting not just me, but other indie authors. And hopefully you get some inspiration out of these and get a little something done and feel better about your art or your work or whatever it is you're doing. It's a little refuge in your night to be able to sprint and do some stuff and listen to me yammer and throw my cats away from my area and spoil my little dog. So, and have fun with my friends because some of my friends will be on. We'll have guests. It'll be lots of fun. It'll be really like the Tonight Show, only better, because it will be me and not Jimmy Fallon or whoever's on the Tonight Show now. I think it's Jimmy Fallon. I wouldn't even know. I don't watch TV. But anyway, that's it. We're about 10 minutes. That was a recap of our sprinting tonight and a little bit about some events going on. Again, if you have events, send them to me. I'm happy to feature them here. And I wish everyone a pleasant evening and good rest of your week. Take care, and we will see you next Wednesday.